Hey there! How about if you had a normal triangle over here and you are told to find the length of AC, which is this line over here? Is it actually possible to calculate this length? The answer is yes, it is possible by using the Pythagoras theorem. Now to find out how to use the Pythagoras theorem, stay tuned. Welcome to Rise Up Namibia. My name is Matt Yanadza, aka the resistor of bad and the lover of good. Hashtag dark and lovely _ walk by faith and not by sight. So, what I want you to notice is that the triangle has three sides, namely the hypotenuse, the opposite, and the adjacent. Now in this video, because we're only going to be dealing with the Pythagoras theorem, I want us to focus only on the hypotenuse. Okay? So how do we find the hypotenuse of a triangle? We look at the right angle over here, which is the 90 degree. Opposite that 90 degree is our hypotenuse, which is this line. Good. Now I want you to note down these important properties that I'll explain in a minute. Now that our triangle has figures, what if I asked you to calculate the length of AB, which means this line? Now the first thing you want to do is, you want to check, do you have two sides given? Yes. Our AC, which is this side, is 5 centimeter, and our BC, which is this side, is 12 centimeter. So two sides are given, meaning we can use the Pythagoras theorem. Now how do we use the Pythagoras theorem? Now go back to the side you are asked, which is this side, it's AB. Write your AB squared. Okay? You write the line, which is AB, and then you square that line. You write equals to, remember now we are writing our formula that we are going to use to calculate. Now since you are asked to calculate the hypotenuse, because now in this question we are looking for the hypotenuse, you add, which is the first property here that I told you to note down, you add the shorter sides, which are these two. Remember the hypotenuse is the longest side of a triangle, so the other two sides are shorter than the hypotenuse. So those two sides, which in this case are these two blue lines, you square them and then you add them. Since we are looking for the what? For the hypotenuse. Good. So if we are to add those two lines, we say AC squared plus BC squared. Now we know our AC is 5 centimeter. So we square that 5 and then we add. What is our BC squared? Our BC squared is 12. So we square the 12 as well. Now we know that 5 squared is the same as saying 25, while 12 squared is the same as saying 144. So what is 25 plus 144? It will give us 169. But this 169 is AB squared. What we want is AB over here. We don't want AB squared. Okay? Because AB squared is like saying from here, like the whole extended squared. Okay? But we only want AB. So to find your AB, you find the square root of this 169. So what is the square root of that 169? Is 13. So 13 centimeter is the length of this hypotenuse. Now one thing is that, let's check at the second property that says short sides subtract. Now what if this x was here where the 5 is, and then you are only given 12 centimeter? If you are given a hypotenuse and one short side, what you do is you square them, you square whatever is at the hypotenuse, and then you square this 12, and then you subtract the 12 from whatever number you are given at the hypotenuse. Okay? So if you don't understand the last property, don't worry. We will get into an example that I'll explain now. Okay? So, in this example, before I explain it, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to give it a shot and see if you'll get the right answer. So feel free to pause the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, you want to check if you have two sides that have figures. Are you given two sides? In this example, yes, you have MT, which is 5 meters, and you also have AT, which is 13 meters, meaning you can use the Pythagoras theorem. Now, which side is your hypotenuse? You check at your right angle or your 90 degree over here, and then opposite that 90 degree, which is this line, is your hypotenuse. Now, remembering from the properties from the previous slide, I told you if you are looking for the hypotenuse, you add the two short sides. Now, what happens when you are looking for one of the short sides? You subtract. Okay? Let me explain to you how you subtract. Now, in this case, we are given the short side, which is MT, 5 meters. Now, you square that 5 meters and you subtract it from 13 squared. Okay? So first, come up with your formula. Because we are looking for MA, you write MA squared, then you write is equal to AT, which is our hypotenuse, squared, minus MT squared. Now that you have come up with your formula, what is AT? Our AT is this 13, so we square that 13. What is our MT? Our MT is this 5. So we square, we minus, and then we square that 5. Okay? So 13 squared is the same as saying 169, while 5 squared is the same as saying 25. So what is 169 minus 25? It will give you 144. Now remember, this 144 is not your final answer because this is MA squared. We are not looking for MA squared, we are looking for only MA. So how do we find MA? By finding the square root of 144. So what is the square root of 144? It is 12. So 12 meters is the length of MA, which is this line. Okay? So that's your final answer. So, before we check out the last question, how are you finding this video so far? Is it helpful? If yes, give us a huge thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Okay? Back to the lesson. So, how about if you're given a triangle like this and you're asked to find the length of AC and BD. So AC is this line and then BD is this line. So I'll give you 10 seconds to try out this question and see if you can get the right answer. Okay? So feel free to pause the video. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is, you want to check if you are given two sides. Now, when we are looking for AC, so you have this triangle ACD. Now in this triangle ACD, are you given two sides? We have AD, which is 5 centimeter, but our CD, we are not given anything. And our AC, we are also not given anything. So we ignore that for now. We go to the other one. It's asking for BD. So BD is from here until here. Notice that we have a lot of triangles here. But now BD is this long line. Meaning, let's quickly focus on the big triangle, which is ABD. Okay? do we have two sides given in that big triangle? We have AD, which is 5 centimeters, and then we have AB, which is 13 centimeters. So yes, we have two sides, meaning we can solve by the Pythagoras theorem. Okay? So where do we start? We start with the hypotenuse. Which side is the hypotenuse? Remember, this is our right angle. So opposite the right angle is this line. So this line is our hypotenuse for the big triangle. Okay? Now if we know that this is our hypotenuse, it means we are not looking for the hypotenuse, but we are looking for one of the short sides. Now what do we do when we are looking for one of the short sides? We square our hypotenuse and then we subtract the short side that we are given. So let's quickly write our formula for that. Since we are looking for BD, we write BD squared is equal to AB squared minus AD squared. Okay? Now what is our AB? Our AB is this 13. So we square that 13. What is our AD? Our AD is this 5. So we square that 5. Okay? Now knowing that 13 squared is the same as saying 169 minus 5 squared is like saying 25. So what is 169 minus 25? It will give us 144. So knowing that 144 is like saying BD squared, and we don't want squared, we just now want BD. So we write BD is equal to the square root of 144, which is equal to 12 centimeters. Okay? Now knowing that this line BD is 12 centimeters, I want you to notice one thing. Check these white lines. There's two white lines on the line BD. Okay? Now these white lines simply means that from point C, line CD on the right and line CB is equal. Okay? Now if it's equal, what is these small short lines? What is it equal to? You simply look at the longer line, which is 12 centimeter, and you divide it by 2. So if you divide it by 2, it will give you 6, which means the line BC is 6 centimeters and the line CD is also 6 centimeters, which makes sense because if you add 6 plus 6, it will give you 12, which is the whole line. Okay? So from here, when we go back to our initial question, which was like to look for AC, we notice that now our triangle ACD has two sides given, which is a 5 centimeter and a 6 centimeter. So let's quickly clean up this area. And also this hypotenuse. Good. Now, which one is the hypotenuse of our ACD triangle? Again, we look at our right angle here. And then opposite that right angle is this line. So that line is our hypotenuse. So which line are we looking for? We are looking for the line AC. So we write our formula. AC squared is equal to, notice that now we are looking for the hypotenuse. Each time we are looking for the hypotenuse, what do? We add the shorter sides, which are these two sides. So we say AD squared plus CD squared. Okay? So what is our AD? Our AD is 5, so we square that 5 plus, what is our CD? Our CD is 6, so we also square that 6. So 5 squared is the same as saying 25. 6 squared is the same as saying 36. What is 25 plus 36? That will give us 61. Now 61 is AC squared, but we are looking for AC alone and not AC squared. So how do we find AC by finding the square root of 61. So what is the square root of 61? 7.81 centimeters. And that is your final answer. So your line AC is 7.81 centimeters. Okay? So did you find this video helpful? If yes, do give us a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one, turn on the notification button not to be the last to see the videos, share with friends, family and classmates. And remember, together we rise to higher heights, apart we all stay behind. Cheers!